and gentlemen, our opening contest is scheduled for 1 fall, and it is for the Invictus Pro Wrestling Social Media Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, like we said, the big opening match of United We Fight, a social media championship match, the Invictus Social Media Championship, RJ Rude versus the champion, Mucho Chris Moljo.
There he is, man. The pop punk devil is here in the Columbia Club.
Big thing here, RJ Rude, the last bastion, the last standing member of Team New England. Team New England, ladies and gentlemen, if you watch IWTV and Invictus Pro Wrestling, you know Team New England, Davey N, LMK, Little Me, Kathleen, and RJ Rude run the 8-city open. 8 different trios teams competed, and Team New England came out on top. Because of that, Invictus Pro Wrestling Management gave Davey N, LMK, and RJ Rude any match they wanted here at Invictus Pro Wrestling, and RJ Rude wanted a shot at that social media championship, and what a day to get it here at this big joint show.
Tell me about it. You know what they say, to the victor goes the spoils, and this is the spoils right here. Shot at the social media title.
#MCN.
Here comes your favorite guy.
I absolutely cannot stand this, man. I swear. Listen, don't get me wrong. He is our social media champion here at Invictus Pro Wrestling. But the way that Mucho Chris Moljo won that championship, taking it away from the former social media champion, Big Game Leroy, using the help of Brandon Walker, and using the help of Big Ben Bishop to attack and distract Big Game Leroy after he had successfully defended that championship for a year, Drew.
And he was just beloved by the fans, is beloved by the fans. Definitely a disgusting way. Big trouble. And Brendan Walker of the Wrestling Podcast came out and helped MC, #MC. Oh, look at this. Just knocked the sign right out of that guy's hand.
Siao, that's what he is. #Siao. Such a disgrace.
Chris.
But the Invictus social media champion nonetheless. And you know, that's what upsets me, Drew. And I'm sure you've seen it at TOS. I'm sure you've seen it anywhere else you've been around. There are those men, those women, those talented individuals that have the talent to do it all their own, that have the talent to be the big star. They don't need the help. They don't need the nastiness. But they do it anyway, and it waters down just how great they could be.
Would have to agree. I mean, just an absolutely phenomenal athlete, former semi-pro football player. Guy could definitely do it on his own, but some people do anything for fame and anything for the money, and that title around his waist is proof of that. What do they say?
Introducing first, the challenger. Hailing from San Diego, California, weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the Pop Punk Devil, RJ Rude.
From San Diego, California, via the Northeast.
And introducing his opponent, hailing from the Man Crush Universe, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending Invictus Pro Wrestling social media champion. This is #MCM Mucho Chris Moljo.
Again, Mucho Chris Moljo, who won that title off of the former champion, Big Game Leroy, by clashing in that Climb for the Clout briefcase, now held by PJ Savage. So we know the damage that briefcase can do. We've seen Chris win the social media championship by cashing in that briefcase.
Absolutely. Whether or not that'll happen tonight, only time will tell. Make sure you stay tuned here with us live. I can't believe I'm saying that, live on IWTV.
That's right. Live from Torrington, Connecticut, we are. But again, let's just talk about this for a minute. R.J. Rude, again, the last standing member of Team New England. I say the last standing member because LMK wanted to be in the Climb for the Clout ladder match. That was what she chose as her prize. Unfortunately, was not able to be a part of that match, so Invictus management gave her a #1 contenders match for the Invictus Women's Championship, which unfortunately LMK came up just a little short on the victory there. That match won by Riley Shepard, our current #1 contender for the Women's Championship. So LMK, done. Davienne wanted a shot at that Women's Championship and got that at our next show in Bloom 2, and Davienne unable to capture the Women's Championship from Edith Surreal. So Davienne down, 0 for 2 for Team New England. Are they going to go 0 for 3? Or will R.J. Rude be the one surviving member of Team New England to win the match they asked for as a prize of winning the 8-City Open?
I mean, to go through that whole 8-City Open tournament itself, get to the end, come out victorious is a testament in and of itself. And you just got to think in the back of his mind, R.J. Rude knows what he had to do to earn this title shot. He doesn't want to squander it here, especially on such a big scale here with the whole United Fight Test of Strength and Invictus collab going on right now. All eyes on R.J. Rude.
That's right, and we want to again thank Test of Strength Wrestling for welcoming us here at Invictus Wrestling to Connecticut in our Connecticut debut, my Connecticut commentary debut, and Test of Strength Wrestling has been nothing but the most gracious and great of partners to have on tonight's United We Fight. Big lockup here by these two. Trust me, Drew, by the end of this night, you'll learn why we all hate Mucho Chris Moljo.
Oh, I've heard a thing or two. I tried to introduce myself. He told me, beat it, nerd. So
yeah, he'll
make
do that.
What you will.
Went for that clothesline on the outside, but Mucho caught him there. Big shoulder block. Oh!
Just effortless. R.J. Rude, man, this guy's just got just an attaché case full of weaponry. So many moves in his arsenal.
And you need that. You need that to be as successful as R.J. Rude has been. Went into the corner with those high double knees, but Chris out the way. R.J. staying on the attack here. Went off that, tried to go off that second rope into a springboard. Couldn't get his footing, and that gave Mucho Chris Moljo the time to take advantage.
That's why they call it high risk, hence the risk aspect of that phrase right there. Went for it, didn't pay off for him.
They couldn't catch his footing on that second rope. Now the cover here, 1, 2, and no, just a 2. You see that here, double knees up, got away from it, but went for that second rope and couldn't get the footing on that right foot.
And just like a smelled it, you could tell right away Chris Moljo was on it in no time. Jumped right on it, seized that opportunity.
Big headbutt there, makes it look like he's going for the splash there, and you kind of prepare your back for that. You kind of tense up and hope it doesn't do too much damage, and he comes down just right on the ribs with that big headbutt.
He's a big guy, man. That's, I'm just glad that's not me. That's all I got to say. You take a headbutt like that to the small of the back, man, going to be in a world of hurt, and we can see R.J. Rude is just that right now. Yeah,
R.J. definitely has a speed advantage, but the size and power advantage squarely in the camp of Mucho Chris Moljo.
Absolutely. Again, that football background of his.
Here he is here with that power game now on RJ, whip to the corner. And another one. Listen, when you're as powerful as Chris is, those whips in the corner, they hurt. They hurt more than a normal one. Cover here for the social media championship. RJ kicking out yet again.
Chris Moljo's looking to put R.J. Rude away early, man, because he's definitely no stranger to R.J. Rude. I'm sure he studied the game tapes. He knows R.J. Rude, man. This guy has fought tooth and nail. He's been in some wars. You can never count this guy out. Moljo knows he needs to get rid of this guy early.
But R.J. gonna fight. He earned a shot as a part of Team New England, and he wants to go back to New England with that social media championship around his waist. Cover here by the champ. 2 and a kick out.
And you can bet that RJ Rude has got to be ready for Chris Moljo to pull any kind of chicanery, dastardly tactics. At least he better be ready for it if he wants to walk out of here with that.
I mean, listen, if you're getting in the ring with Mucho Chris Moljo and you don't already know what's coming, you know chicanery is coming. Oh, big flip out there by RJ.
Oh, look at right there. He was going for, hang on. Looks like he was going for that driver to remember. That definitely would have been a wrap. But no dice. Mojo still in control.
And again, it was that power. They were able to power out of that and break the arm lock that RJ had. See, here's the thing with Mucho Chris. This is the one thing I don't like, right? He doesn't go right on the attack. He has the advantage. He has the power game, and he could end this match. He could go in here and exert his will, but he just wants to sit there and embarrass these guys. He wants to sit there and just gloat around. This is a man who, listen, deserves to be a champion, Mucho Chris Moljo. And most people will be surprised that I'm even saying that. The man deserves to be a champion. He has all the tools, checks all the boxes to be a champion, but he is a terrible person.
Well, I mean, what do you expect from somebody that calls themselves everyone's favorite man crush every day and twice on Monday?
There we go. Went for that muchísimo elbow and missed. RJ getting out of the way. The crowd here in Torrington squarely behind RJ Rude.
There we go. It's his moment. It's his time. He sees that opportunity. Wow.
Big enziguri there. RJ trying to get the fans fired up. Trying to get that second, third wind in them. Gets those double knees in the corner there. Innovative offense there by RJ.
Yeah, I'll say.
Big jaw-jacker, jaw-breaker, leg cover here. Can we have the new social media champion? Kick out at 2. So close for RJ Rude.
And you know, the energy from the crowd here in the Columbia Club is enough to psych anybody up. RJ Rude feeling that energy right now.
Goes for a big super kick there. Missed, ducked the clothesline.
Oh,
big spine buster from Mucho Chris Moljo into the cover. 1, 2.
Wow.
And yet again, RJ Rude kicking out yet again. This kid has got some fight in him, Drew.
Absolutely. I mean, just look at that. He almost was drilled right through our beautiful Test of Strength logo right in the middle of the ring. Look at this. Oh, my God.
Dead center in the middle of the ring. Dropped him with all the power. Couldn't get the 3, though. RJ still fighting back here.
I mean, he came here to win a title. That's just, there's nothing more to be said. RJ came here expecting to walk out with that social media title. He's going to do anything he can to make that happen.
But, this is the thing. He has not, in this match, had too many moments of sustained offense. He's not been able to really keep up with MCM. MCM seemingly cutting him off at the pass. Every time you see RJ just get a little bit of momentum. RJ needs to find a way to get those gears turning, get MCM off his feet, and get him moving around a lot faster. Use the speed to your advantage, that speed and athleticism.
You hit it right on the head. He feeds off of that momentum. The more he goes, the faster he gets, the more he gets into his rhythm, man. And just like you said, MCM cutting him off at every turn. What do we got here?
Going for a power bomb, it looks like here. Big power bomb right in the middle. Go for the cover, kid.
He's going to go for the lion salt. Here we go.
Hits it there, the all-time combo. Cover here by RJ. 1, 2, new champion, new champion. Ow!
Wow.
The all-time combo, not enough to secure a victory for RJ Rude.
Here we go, gonna get another look at that one.
Hit him with the power bomb and then got that lion salt there. Connected perfectly on it. I thought that was gonna be the end of it for MCM.
Yeah, I did too, and so did everybody here in the Columbia Club.
And you see there, you talk about that semi-pro speed there. MCM cut him off, stopped him from coming off that top rope.
Oh, here we go. Driver to remember. He got it.
That's it. That's a driver to remember. This may be the new social media champion here. And United we fight. But a foot on the ropes by MCM.
A move of sheer desperation by the social media champion, but the wherewithal to know exactly where he was.
That ring awareness of Mucho Chris Moljo to know exactly where he was, as you said, Drew. Oh, roll up here.
Hang on.
Oh, he's got the tight seat. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, and still Invictus Pro Wrestling Social Media Champion, Mucho Chris Moljo.
And just when I thought MCM was going to win this match the right way, that he was going to show everybody why he is as talented as he is, why he deserves, talent-wise and ability-wise, to be the social media champion, he once again shows everyone why he is nothing more than a hashtag desgraciado. Look at here, Drew, catching the tights, pulling the tights there of RJ Rude to get that roll-up victory.
I mean, you can't say that you're surprised. Nobody here is surprised, but I mean, at the same time, you hate to see it end that way. Wow, that's got to be a heartbreaker for RJ Rude.
What a big match there for RJ Rude. Unfortunately, Team New England coming up short in all three of their big-time prize matches. But RJ Rude, oh so close to becoming the new Invictus Social Media Championship.
Wow.
Champion.